So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's played him through. He's big chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cafu. And it's Maradona. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. That is good alertness. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Deco. Vieira. Seedorf was steaming forward. That has not gone well. And here's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
Decent hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's found a way through. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the run. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Turns and goes back. That's very neat. Maradona. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Deco. And it's Baggio. Seedorf. Baggio looks to get on the end of this. Botafogo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say
that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Maradona. Rummenigge. Messi. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rummenigge stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Rummenigge. And he's gone backward here. He's got the shot away! Nice control. Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? He scored! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Botafogo take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's Basho! Too close for comfort.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Seedorf. Costa Corta. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. Costa Corta. Here's Deco. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Baggio. Seedorf. And here's Maradona. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Bellingham! Now it's Roberto Baggio. Deco. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, good ball. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, super. Great chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Oh, it was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 10.
So now the difference is 3.
Camisa 20.
Costa Curta.
Camisa 9.
It's Pedri.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Camisa 21.
And it's Maradona.
Camisa 19.
He is just caressing the ball.
Camisa 22.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking to set free a runner. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Maradona. Lovely bit of skill. He might be in here. There's the shot! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foot in. And here's Rafael Leao. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Maradona. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the runner. And here's Suarez. He's got away. He's had a shot! Rafinha. Costa Curta. Bastoni. And it's Seedorf. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Back into the middle. Oh, he's in! Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Suarez. Rafinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Turan. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
That's headed upfield. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Seedorf has got himself a free kick. Deco. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Cafu. Deco. Roberto Baggio. And it's Maradona. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Maradona, and the finish! It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Seedorf. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. There. For a throw. Vieira. Seedorf takes control of it and he's on the move. Rafinha. And he's gone backward here. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Ernest is looking to set free a runner. And it's Maradona. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bellingham. Rummenigge. It's Bellingham. Oh, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Araujo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Foot in. And here's Mbappe. Hermes. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping! Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Deco, well seen, saw that coming. Good running, strong and purposeful. Baggio goes steaming forward. And it's Deco. Seedorf. Turns back here, probably the best option. Fiddles it through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cafu. And here's Baggio. Deco, he's gone forward. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, just skips past his man. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cafu. Maradona. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Deco. And it's Baggio. And it's Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Turan. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Bellingham. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cafu. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Baggio. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Interesting ball.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got the shot away. No mistake. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Botafogo. And this is getting better and better.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been won straight back. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maradona. Seedorf. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 14, camisa 10.
They've played it short.
Camisa 15, camisa 20.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Deixando o campo.
That's Ronaldinho. He has found a way through.
Ronaldinho.
Great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's Ronaldinho! And he hits the net. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maradona.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Time added on 4 minutes.
Botafogo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Albert, Bale, now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way...